Hey guys, how's it going? Me Unit Comics coming back at you with another video. I'm M,
I'm E.
and we're coming at you with part 2 of our CGC collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1. Nothing too earth-shattering, but stuff that kind of has some personal value to us, and then stuff we just ended up picking up. But this video, we're going to go through. The books are a little bit bigger, a little bit more in value and whatnot. So this one might be a little bit more interesting. But we'd love if you guys could still comment, because Eden here is going to be picking her favorite out of all the books we've gone through, including the first video. So you guys want to comment, guess which one is she going to pick as her favorites. That would be awesome. I think it'd be fun. So let's start it out. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right.
Because some of these ones are my favorite.
Yeah. So first up, we have yes, What If #1. So this got this raw in a mystery box. Sent it off. I wasn't sure what grade it was at the time. I'm not sure. It's one of those square bound books, so it's always hard to get those in a higher grade. But I was okay with a 7.0. This is more so strictly just for personal. This is not going to be sold. Just because What If is one of my favorite comic books. I'm working on the run of it. But one of my favorite books to read all the time is What If. Just love the alternate takes on classic stories. And this is the book that started it all. So I just wanted to get it encapsulated, saved it, and yeah, great. Maybe someday we might upgrade, but for now this is great for us. We really like that. What do you think of that one?
I really like this one. To me, this is like classic comic book.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Looks interesting.
Yeah.
Like the meeting of superheroes.
Yeah.
Hanging out, doing justice.
Becoming the Fantastic Five.
Wow.
There you go. Alrighty, so next up we have yes, classic cover, Iron Man number 128. This is obviously the classic Demon in a Bottle storyline and cover. Pretty controversial at the time. This is the end of the Demon in a Bottle storyline. 1979. Great stuff though. Big fan of this book. I picked this book up raw. I bought it off eBay, maybe? I think it was eBay, yeah. Bought off eBay years ago. It was probably 8 or 9 years ago now. I picked this up, and then I submitted it to CGC because I love the cover, love the storyline. I thought it was really interesting take and a pretty groundbreaking at the time. So 7.5, not bad. White pages. We'll take that. We'll hold on to that until maybe someday we'll upgrade. But for now, like I said, that's not going anywhere. That'll be staying with us. So that's pretty cool. So what do you think of that one?
I love this one like so much.
Yeah.
I'm not a comic book person. I'm more of the cheerleader. I get excited because they're just so interesting. But when you first showed me this one, I found, like, when you told me the storyline, I found it was really interesting because it's kind of scandalous. Like, it wasn't, like, really welcomed, for especially the storyline. But it also kind of gives, like, a more human aspect to the superheroes.
Yep.
So
Old Tony Stark, yeah.
Yeah, and I really like this one a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's one of my favorites. Why I picked up the issue. I have no idea what I got it for off of eBay, but like I said, it was just a cover that I really wanted. Cover, storyline, that type of thing. So cool, like that one. Next up, we have yes, Incredible Hulk number 141, first appearance of Doc Samson. This was in a mystery box, raw, not graded, and then I sent it in with that stack of books to get graded. So I was still learning grading myself, so I was kind of wanted to gauge where I was at. So 6.0, white pages, that's pretty cool. It's kind of more so, like I said, to gauge where I was at, but always want to have this encapsulated. Kind of a spec book, I think. Something if you have, probably I would hold on to it because won't be surprised if Doc Samson shows up in the MCU at some point. Especially, the new She-Hulk show coming out, so could make an appearance there. Something if you have or you can see, get a good deal on it, pick it up. 6.0 works for us. Maybe we'll upgrade at some point, but right now we're happy with that. What do you think of that?
I just like all the colors.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And all the contrast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty sweet. I like this one.
It's when Roy Thomas was writing The Incredible Hulk, I believe, 1971. Yeah. So, pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool stuff. All right. Next up we have... yes. The classic drug storyline from Amazing Spider-Man, number 96. Though this was obviously the drug story. It wasn't approved by the Comic Code authorities. This was the first one not approved by them. Stan Lee did the story for it. Gil Kane cover, pretty cool art. So I have a couple of these. I have a raw one. They're both raw. Got them in mystery boxes. One I bought online, and the other one I got in a mystery box. So I thought this was the nicer of the two I had. So I figured I would send it in to see what it came back, because I really liked the storyline in the book, and also just the outside as well is kind of a big controversy. So 8.0, not too bad for a book from 1971. We're happy with that. Pretty cool get there. So what do you think of that one?
I like this one because it's scandalous. We love a good scandal.
Yeah.
But just the cover is just, that's Spider-Man. Like
There he
climbing
goes.
walls.
Doing his thing.
Yeah. Like I really like this one.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites too. Next up we have...
Oh, sassy.
Oh yes, Wonder Woman number 204. So a little kind of, like I said, we're more of a Marvel collection, but picked this up in a mystery box, believe it or not, and thought it was pretty cool. Great white cover. I didn't know much about Wonder Woman, honestly. This might be one of the few Wonder Woman comics that I have. Definitely the oldest, but after doing some research, realized it actually has some decent value to it. So even at a 5.5, it's still decent value on it. This is so it's the Wonder Woman returns to her old costume. It's the first appearance of Nubia, and the origin of Wonder Woman and the Amazon race. So pretty cool stuff. White pages. So I was pretty happy with that. 5.5, really presents awesome, really cool stuff. So it's another decent book. What do you think of that one?
I like this one.
Yeah.
And Wonder Woman's like becoming hot right now. She's
Yeah.
so in.
A couple movies and
Yeah.
she's doing well. So this is a cool first appearance, and Wonder Woman movies keep going. Nubia may make an appearance, at which point this will be a pretty cool get. So
Yeah, and having two ladies on the cover.
can't argue with that, right?
Yeah.
Next up we have yes, the Mighty Thor number 148, and an 8.5. So I was quite happy with this. This is one of the ones I submitted. This is the first appearance of the Wrecker right there. Stan Lee story. Obviously Jack Kirby art on the front there. But I was quite happy that I got this high of a grade on this. Got this raw in a mystery box, but was really happy with the grade when it came back. 8.5, Silver Age, and a first appearance is pretty awesome. I was very happy with that. Wrecker has not yet appeared, but I think him or the Wrecking Crew have a good chance of showing up somewhere down the line. Maybe give Thor a little bit of trouble there. So
This
what do
one's
you
pretty
think of
cool.
that? Yeah.
I like this one. Like this one's old.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yep. Good grade too. I was pretty happy with that.
No, it's pretty cool. Let's go check out the ads on the back.
There we go. All right. So next up we have here we go. So Fantastic Four number 53. So this is the first appearance of Claw, played by I'm totally messing his name up. The gentleman that played Gollum from Lord of the Rings, played Claw in the MCU there, Black Panther and whatnot. So pretty cool stuff. Also the second appearance of the Black Panther. So and his origin. Most of us know that the first appearance, the one just before this, number 52, is quite an expensive book. Now it's skyrocketed, the first appearance of the Black Panther. So But it's cool to get a second appearance. This was a mystery box. What do you know? A key comic one. I believe this was from Multiverse Comics as well. So happy to get that. Even in a 6.0, that's still an awesome book to have. It's the old CGC case, but still really cool to get that. I was happy to get that. What do you think of that?
I like this one. It's so unique, I find, compared to some of the other ones. It just looks interesting. Look at that.
It's popping.
Yeah, I really like the cover. It's very pretty. It's very old.
Pretty cool stuff. Next up, we have, yes, this X-Men number 54. So this is the first appearance of Alex Summers, who obviously becomes Havoc, and it's also the first appearance of the Living Pharaoh. Great stuff. Yeah, but more so. Obviously, you can see the signature series 8.0 signed right here by my finger by Neil Adams. So, random. I don't think he had anything to do with this actual book, Neil Adams, but obviously he signed it. Got this on eBay actually. Probably about 7 or 8 years ago. I bought this. It was already slabbed and signed. I think I might have paid like $100 for it. So I was happy with that. It was cool to get a Neil Adams signature. And obviously this book, first appearance of Alex Summers, was pretty cool. So it's in the old case, but still pretty cool.
That's cool.
Doesn't do much for her though. That's okay. And then we're coming to the last of the signature series books. So this is pretty cool. Venom Lethal Protector, number 4. First appearance of Scream. That's the main notes. It's in a 9.4. The cool thing about this one is it's actually double signed. So signed by Mark Bagley and Al Milgrom. So this was cool. This came in a Multiverse Comics mystery box. So that was the first one of the first books I got it. So I was happy to get that, and that's maybe why I've stuck around. I thought this was a pretty good get, a double signed book. Venom was popular at the time. Cooled off a little bit, but still cool to hang on to. What do you think of that cover?
I like this cover a lot. It's very sharp looking. It's nice. I like it.
Now we'll get into the couple CBCS books I have. So first up we have, yes, the classic Amazing Spider-Man number 361. It's an 8.5. Obviously this is the first appearance of Carnage. Picked this up. A funny story. So I submitted this book to CBCS myself. The CGC books I submitted through a comic shop, one of my local comic shops here. But the CBCS ones submitted myself, just to see how they would come back. So this one was pretty happy with. This book actually itself I got raw. Same flea market I got that first CBCS book from. I got it at the same flea market 10 or 12 years ago. Found it in one of the dollar bins there at a flea market. So glad to pick that up. Had to get encapsulated. Pretty happy with an 8.5. It's pretty nice, I gotta say. I think it's possible could maybe get a little bump, but we'll see. Might crack it, resubmit to CGC, but it's cool to have, obviously, especially with the new trailer that just dropped. So very happy with that.
I love this cover.
Yeah, it's a classic cover.
Yeah.
Classic Mark Bagley, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it right? Yep. Thought so. Next up, the other CBCS book that I have. Boom. Uncanny XMen number 120. Obviously, as a Canadian, any Canadian comic fan should have this in their collection. This is the first appearance or cameo appearance, whatever you want to call it, of Alpha Flight, the Canadian superhero team. Got this online. CBCS obviously is the case, but what I'm trying to say is I got it online from eBay probably about 6 or 7 years ago, I think, is when I got it. This is obviously the old CBCS case. I'm thinking about also cracking this and resubmitting it just to get maybe a newer case. possibly regraded. We'll see if I can get a bump or not, if a press will help or not, but we'll see. Great to get. Happy with that. What do you think of that one?
That's a cool cover. Chaos in Canada.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We are Canadian. That. We are Canadians, so we try to rep Canada as best we can.
No, that's pretty cool. I like that.
All right, we're down to the final 3 books here. Here we go. First one up. Bam. To go with that 120, we have a 121. So this is the first full appearance of the Alpha Flights listed as. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, this is part of a run that you need to have. I think if you're a Canadian comic book collector, you need to have these 2 books in your collection, just on principle, realistically, and also the first appearance of Indicator, which is XMen 107. I could be wrong there. I'm sure someone will correct me, but I have that as well. So this is cool. 9.4. Very happy to get that. It's in great shape. The new case, really like that. What do you think of that?
That one's cool. There's a lot going on. It's interesting.
I think so.
Very interesting. It's different. I like it.
Yep. So final 2. Here we are. Boom. This is obviously a bigger book. So the Eternals number 1 in a 9.2. This is obviously the origin first appearance of the Eternals. Pretty cool stuff. Bought this probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I want to say, 3 or 4 years ago. Bought it online, eBay. Really good deal, actually. I think I paid maybe $200 for it at the time, shipped thereabouts. So I was very happy with that, in a 9.2 high grade. Hang on to that. Obviously, the movie coming out, we'll see how that does and whatnot. But
that's cool.
Pretty happy with that, yeah, for sure.
That's wicked.
And then last but not least, we have, I'm sure you all know this book, New Mutants, number 98, the first appearance of Deadpool. It's only at an 8.0. This is one I bought raw online, and then I submitted it through CGC and it came back at 8.0, which I was okay with. I think a lot of it's a little bit faded, you can tell, but it still presents pretty well. I was happy with that, but obviously Deadpool's first appearance keeps going up and up, so I was glad I got in. I bought it about 4 or 5 years ago, before the first movie came out, so glad to get that. It's pretty cool to have in the collection. What do you think of that?
This one's cool. There's like kind of different artwork on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, Rob Liefeld's artwork, good stuff. So that's it for us. Like we said, nothing groundbreaking or anything like that. So, but we're happy with our collection. We're always growing, always, selling, trading stuff, and always looking to get more keys. So, with that being said, we'll go to the final parts. Miss Eden's going to pick her favorite of them all. So we'll pause here. You guys will pause here. Make a comment. Give you a second.
Just so you know, I'm just a cheerleader, and I'm, but this is interesting. So I'm going to pick my favorite. Her favorite.
Top. You want to do a top 3?
Yeah. Top 3, number 3, runner-up, and the winner.
Yeah.
Of all time.
All right, so.
Okay. Are you ready?
Here we go.
So number 3, this one right here. I love it. I love the contrast of the colors. To me, this is just so classic. Like that is right there is the epitome of SpiderMan. And I just really like this cover. Like it looks so nice hanging on our wall.
It's pretty cool, I gotta say.
Number 2, runner-up. And I don't know why I love this one so much, but this one. I love this one.
New Mutants number 8.
Yeah. This is like the first one. This is one of the first ones that you ever showed me in your collection.
Yeah. She was drawn to it.
I was.
Pretty cool stuff.
I just think it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And the final.
The winner.
Number 1.
Who picked it? Whoa. Yeah. There we go. Out of left field.
Is sassy, controversial. It's real. I don't know. I just love the cover. That's cool.
Liking
that's
it.
Awesome.
I like it too. one of my favorites as well, for sure. For sure. Yeah, so it's kind of a long video. I was just realizing how long it is, but that's okay. If you guys stuck around this long, we appreciate the support and the love, and hopefully you guys got it right. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We appreciate the support. Even just having the channel for the short time we have. We get excited when we get,
so excited.
one
You guys
new
are
subscriber.
so awesome.
So, and new comments, they brighten our days. So we appreciate all the love and support. So until the next time, stay safe out there, guys.
See you guys soon.
Peace.
Bye.